Yo, what's up, bruh? What's up, Dread? How's it going, man? Be doing some farming, trying to finish out all the Reaper spirits while farming all the primordials and whatnot. What are you up to? I'm on LE, but I have ideas for your next Lorne build. What character are you playing next? I haven't decided if I'm going Ranger or Knight. I have like a Knight build planned, but I might make a Ranger build instead. Do a Knight later. I'm going to meme and use Necromancer staff to play Panther Knight, I think. Oh, nice. Sounds cool. Make an army. Yeah, you gotta use that one node. There's some node. Is it an attribute? It's like you have minion damage equal to the number of minions you have or something? Like 10% increased minion damage? Let's see, where was that? Yeah, this one here. Okay, it's... You have plus 10% minion increased damage for every minion under your control. That seems OP. It is pretty far into willpower, but yeah, that's a big boy. I would recommend building around that one. Now let's see what the primordial actually looks like. Got most of them now. Where is it? This one. Okay, so it has minion increased damage multiplier. The attack speed, crit chance, critical strike damage of skeleton squires equal to yours. Mana lock from summons is reduced. Unstable bones now deals 0% damage. Increased damage equal to your minion increased damage. Okay. Unstable bones deals increased damage equal to the percent of life missing of the sacrificed skeleton squire. And then the primordial, you have plus 0%. Minion increased damage is equal to your percent of mana lock. And then mana leech is 0. I think you can do some things with that. May not be so memey with those. I believe you can summon multiple. Should we try? Let's see. Cooldown. That one's a mana lock. Let's see. You summon a skeletal squire. The skeletal squire attacks, does things. Max life is equal to your 100% of your max mana. And you can explode it. Cost 1200 mana lock? Let's see here. If I press 2, a mana lock. My guy's over there. Mana lock again. Can I just keep mana locking? Oh, I can just keep mana locking. Oh my god. Spam the button. I'm losing all my shield. I'm gonna die. But yeah, you can summon a ton. Okay. It's fine. Oh, I hadn't even built up any shield. That's why I died. Whoops. I was thinking maybe I put on a weapon that was the same type so I wasn't getting the shield stuff. That's a really weird way to word it, but I mean, I guess it makes sense. You just go like infinite mana lock. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, it's no big deal. I was on wave 3. Oh, wait, did that just say... That's not what I want. Let me out of here. We'll just exit, I guess. Whoops. Didn't mean to exit all the way out. Jesus. Alright, let's go back in. I meant to go to the main menu because I saw I accidentally clicked Wrath 8 somewhere in there. Alright, continue. Here. Yeah, sometimes I spam click and it puts it on 8 before I start. I don't want to do 8. What's my kill count? I'm at 23k. Do we not have the primordial? We do have the primordial. So I need to be using a different weapon. Which one? Which one? If I was using this one, the firework one, I'm at 9k. We'll get the primordial by the end of this. Banner should work for my allies, right? Banners. I actually don't know the wording of the banners. I'd have to switch to the knight to read it. If it says like you and your allies, then I would assume so. But since it's a solo player game, I don't know if it's been programmed for minions. But the knight does have some minion stuff in one of the trees and grappling hook that like, they're not technically minions, but you take control of the enemies and they fight for you. So they're kind of minions, kind of not. So I think it would, but I don't know 100%. I can't believe you can just do like a million mana lock. You're gonna have the whole screen that's just minions. And I don't even know how many minions I summoned, but it's 1200 a minion, right? And I have 51k mana. So I could have done 40? 45? That means they would have had 450% increased damage, and that's without any like minion bullshit either. None of my gear has minion stuff on it. Yeah, 52k on the Burning Rage build. There you go. The only thing is you can't wear the that weapon that gives you the mana multiplier. You have to have the other one. It'll take a little bit of a hit, but I think it's fine. And then I think it also gives you a minion damage multiplier, and I assume that's going to multiply that 450% if you have 45 minions out. So it's going to be crazy, crazy minion damage. And then yeah, give them all your attack speed crit chance. And then there's that other button you can press that like makes them explode. The whichever one has the least like health. Do you think you're gonna need 30 plus minions? But you do need to scale mana for their other stats. And I mean, the primordial one makes it where your mana leech is 0, so you can do like a little bit of regen, I guess. But yeah, you're just gonna reserve all your mana, I guess, is the play. And just chill. I think what else you could do. I'm sure there's some minion like uniques, I just can't think of them. If you're going knight, I'm sure there's some knight stuff, but I also don't know what knight stuff increases your minions. You just make yourself tanky as soon as possible. Yeah, I guess so. I just didn't know if there's any more like lines in the mastery that you could build around. You definitely want crit bonus, attack speed, but I don't think you can do anything with ancestral strikes, so that's out. And then you're gonna want mana to reserve to get some amount of minions. You're gonna be going willpower to get that percentage, so you're gonna be using LE damage, but I'm not sure if you can do anything with LE damage. Some interesting things like that. You'll definitely figure it out. All this is trash. I gotta turn off this thing. It's slowing me down. This one. If the Arcane Breach has the little thing that it attracts the enemies to it, and it's like too high, it just like pushes them against this wall and they walk really slowly out. It makes it take way longer than it needs to. Sure. I think I'm either going to revive my Ranger Farmer, or I'm going to do a Vindictive Slam Knight build, unless I think of something else. Like a grappling hook. You hook everyone to you, and then you drop hammers on them, and it stuns everything. Sounds like pretty good for Forge. I don't know if it'll be as good as this build for Forge, but that's all I got so far. And people do love Slam. I'm kind of hesitant to do a Slam build because people have already done a Slam build, so I kind of want to do something like new for people to try, but at the same time, like, I know Silence is OP because I'm like using that on this character, and it's like, well, if I made a Knight character that I wanted to play for the Forge, I would probably use Stun because it's also OP. Or it just makes the enemies not do anything while you build up a bunch of shield. Also, the way the Slam Primordial works is you want to stack, what is it? You want to stack armor to get increased size. You want to stack life to get chance for the hammers to drop. So you stack enough life, you get 100%. You stack enough armor, you get like 200% radius. Then you stack resist to get increased damage. And there's one more thing you stack. What else do you stack? I can just look at it. What am I doing? All right, Vindictive Slam. This one. The last thing is to get stuns. You stack melee damage reduction, projectile damage reduction, and area damage reduction. So you stack all the defensive things to do hammers. And it's like, where do you need to be that defensive? The Forge. And then that gives you a bunch of defense, so you can use the rune that gives you the shield. So it kind of all feeds into itself. I just don't know if it's actually any good. I think right now you kind of just want to make solid builds because of how good Forge is. Yeah, I think ideally I want to make a Forge character for each class, but the Ranger may just never have a Forge character for me because I'm going to have him as a non-Forge character. Basically try to give him max movement speed, max gold find, max fragment find, max item quantity, all of those kind of stats, put it all in one character, and have him just, he'll be the farmer. He goes out and he farms the gold and does all that stuff, while these characters are just tanky dudes. And you heard it lags the shit. Yeah, Vindictive Slam, I saw it was on the it was on the latest patch notes of something they need to fix the performance of, so maybe they'll fix it, or maybe they just fixed it, and then I'll play it, which would also make it a little more popular, I guess. People were like, oh, I wanted to try that build, but it was too laggy, so I didn't play it, and now it's fixed, so I'll play it. And I'll be like, hey, here's a build. What's up? But Grappling Hook has that one mastery that if you hook a melee enemy, you get melee damage reduction. If you hook a projectile-based enemy, you get projectile damage reduction. If you hook an area enemy, you get area damage reduction. And that's just going to feed really well with the Vindictive Slam thing, where you get 100% chance to stun, a bunch of radius, a bunch of damage, just everything I want to do. And I basically use Grappling Hook otherwise. So you pull everything to you, then they get stunned. I do need to test and make sure that it's not going to stun and then try to pull me, but then try to pull them with the grapple, but it won't actually pull them because they're like stunned like far away. That's something I need to look at. They could nerf the proc rate and the build would work just fine. Yeah, they can nerf the proc rate. They can nerf the like. It puts a ground effect if you're using the Primordial that just keeps stacking and stacking and stacking. It looks like a consecrated ground. Oh, I can just show you. Let's look at this. So this is the Primordial one, right? We got the hammers, kind of high res, and it puts this this ground effect that is a bit wild. But yeah, it just stuns everything. I think that's super cool. Oh, I switched, so it's not double. Rip. Yeah, where's the siege leader? He gets stunned? He does get stunned. Yeah, he just he's stunned for like 0.2 seconds or something. But it's enough to where it's really difficult for him to do anything. Yeah, that is way too much ground effect. They could cut that out. Alright, let's switch it back. And what do we got here? Oh, 2 Reaper Spirit ones. What do we got? 35 per thing. Converts all in the type. The Reaper Spirit type you have the most. Converts all to the most? So it converts these two. So I get 300. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go with this one. Get a random type. Oh, that's for each obelisk? Oh, that's gross. I guess we just take the 300 and be happy about it. Not happy at all about it. I can switch my rune now. Get some damage. Dude, Dread, this rune is crazy. The Nimble Warrior rune with the enhancement, where the enhancement gives you plus 300% effect. So this thing gives you 300 critical strike damage, 900 ancestral strike damage, 15 critical strike chance, 5 ancestral strike chance. This is bonkers. This is so bonkers. I'm happy you made a video, so now I can tell people to watch you if they want a good mage build and not a meme burning rage build. Dude, someone that had watched your build contacted me about the burning rage thing, but they had it like super min max, but they were like incorporating my defensive layers into it. It's pretty interesting. Let me see if I can link it to you. Yeah, so this is what this guy was doing. Oh, I hit the character limit. I'll send it to you in Discord. There you go. Yeah, I didn't think it was just not gonna. Those links are too long for that website. Way too long. It's been fun making some builds again. I think my issue with content creation is when I'm playing like a very popular game, like Path of Exile or WoW or something. I feel like I don't really have much to contribute to like make a guide. Whereas when I'm playing like an indie game, like Here's a Hammerwatch, Mini Healer, you know, this game, whatever, Warmaster, I can, you know, I can flex my creative muscle and make some builds, and people will actually see it and, you know, gain some value instead of like, oh, here's the 100th version of this Righteous Fire build that everyone has played, you know. Yeah, that's how I feel about Last New Fun. Dude, you are a pillar of the community. It's crazy. Seeing you like your podcast and stuff. It's cool. Super cool. That's how it was with Hammerwatch, but honestly the audience is too small in Hammerwatch and they don't put out any updates. So it's kind of like a dead meme. I wanted to make a podcast for Hammerwatch, but like there's nothing to talk about because nothing ever changes. So the meta's kind of figured out and the meta's not going to change. So it really just would be like anytime there's new players, they would want to hear about all the reasoning, but like anyone that already knows it just knows it. And there's not a lot of new players because the game is like 8 years old or something now. But it's still underrated gym. It's just I don't want to say mismanaged. I just wish there was more updates. But they're all working on other games. I mean, they're developers. It just feels bad because the game could be so much more. But I love the devs doing this game and like how often the updates are and everything. Even after taking a break, it's been like super nice coming back to all the different stuff. I didn't play at level 50 at all. Top hat, what up? What up, what up, what up? How's it going, dude? How's your Saturday? Need green, I guess. I'm slowly using my influence to make more people play this game. The game, I feel like the game's gonna be not huge, but like significant when it actually like fully releases. It can make a pretty big splash. Like the single player ARPG, because there's gonna be so much content by then. Instead of them like releasing it and then like slowly adding content, we're kind of like doing it, but all in early access. I don't know, maybe that's copium, but woke up late, played some card games. Spent a little quality time, now chilling. What card games were you playing? I went and played some Magic last night. For better, for worse. I need Slormites. Give me some Slormites. Still waiting on 7 Days to Die to come out. 7 Days to Die. That sounds really familiar. Why does that feel so familiar? Is that a game all the kids are playing? Been an alpha for like 10 years. Oh, maybe that's where I heard it more in the past 10 years. Huh. Do you think I need a gold farmer or can I just farm forge all day? I think a gold farmer is a good idea, but I wouldn't say you have to have one. I guess my current strategy is get done with all of these spirits. I'm done with these 3, but I have 4 more to do. So once I'm done with all of those, when I go into the forge, I can just not pick anything that gives these. And I can either like go all for Slorm lines, all for Slormites, or all for like gold or Slorm. I just don't know how profitable it's actually going to be to go a full run of only trying to get gold. Versus I know you can at least get with 3.5 mil every 5 minutes. So it's probably way faster to just gold farm, but I mean you do get other stuff while doing this, so it's a little hard to say. But you can also, you know, farm a bunch of gold and you can go gamble and you can get basically all of these from gambling. So if you get 3.5 mil for like 5 minutes, you just convert it to this, which is going to take a long time to convert it to these, and these can all convert to these, I believe. So you can basically get all that stuff. You just wouldn't have this. So ideally I want to do the forge for these and then for the Slormites. You have to test it for me? Yeah, I'll make you a build. That'll probably be the next build, honestly. Because I feel like I'm running out of gold. I mean, I have 30 million sitting there, but if I try to play like a night build and I'm like reforging everything and, you know, reinforcing everything, like my money and crafting materials are going to go so fast, especially if I have to convert money into crafting materials. It's going to go so fast, and I would ideally like to spend as little time as possible getting gold back to convert into crafting materials again. I'm too busy playing meme builds. I started fresh just so I had to reform stuff. I really considered starting fresh and ended up not, and I also considered keeping my legacy gear. But honestly, I'm just going to keep one set of gear probably for the rest of the game. And I'll just roll it if I want to roll it, you know? That's that. Because these are all the same pieces I wore at 40. I just upgraded the item level in all of them. And I've continued to reinforce them. Some had legacy rolls and I just rolled them off. You can make a new save. for 3 fresh characters. Make a new save with 3 fresh new characters. Oh, you mean just like a new save slot in general? Yeah, I initially started doing that and then I gave up on it. I just went ahead and wanted to get back to this account. Because I did some things in the past to like make it easier for me. So past me farmed like 80 million gold at one point, and then I farmed way more than that, but I had like 80 mil banked up, and then I gambled at the gambler until I had every unique in the game, and I put them all in the bank, and then I had 3 characters like geared up. But yeah, I'm about to make like probably a new knight build, and then I need to revamp the old ranger build. Oh, you can make a video series on it? Yeah, that's a good idea. Doing like a new let's play. So I didn't actually read any of the dialogue with acts, the prison act or the mage academy act. I just kind of went as fast as possible to get to the forge because I wanted to try the new stuff. Have you seen the craziness of the new D3 season? No, I haven't. Besides, everyone hated PoE and everyone started playing D3. That's about all the craziness I've heard. Tell me about it. And I'll counter your have you seen Wizards of the Coast, the people that make Magic, are printing proxy booster packs that have proxy cards that are the original set in the game that are on the reserve list, which means they can't print them, but they're printing like non-play pieces, aka proxies, that aren't legal, and each pack is $250. So you can only buy 4 at a time for $1,000, and it's not guaranteed or anything. The packs still have basic lands and tokens in them. It is like ridiculous. I heard someone on Reddit did the math of how much it would cost to get like a full set, and I can't even remember the number, but I think it's somewhere in the like 500 packs to get every card, which would be like you could just spend the money and buy the set. Oh god. Let's see. From what I saw, you can spam equipment and end up getting a bunch of gold, by the way. Selling. By that way, selling. Oh, like go ranger, just spam either the academy thing or expeditions, and then just pick up all the items and just vendor them all. I guess that makes sense. It's slower, right? But oh no, D3. In the forge, you can focus on equipment. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I guess I'm like trying to get to the part where I don't have to focus on certain things in the forge, and that'll make it easier for me to specialize. Because once I'm done with all the Reaper Spirits, is that what they're called? What are these things called? Reaper Smith Spirits. Yeah. Once I'm done with all those spirits, I can just focus on the things I need. Like I need these normal fragments more than anything else. And epics, I could reroll so many epic stats and be, I need infinity of these, and I need like infinity of these, because I can just level up my gear forever if I have these, and you know, harmonies. Oh man, alright, there's a new consumable that makes an existing piece of gear primal and adds 1 to 3 new OP abilities. You can only have one of them though, and there's an item that opens a portal to slowly increase the difficulty arena that drops a blank gem to break on your gear up to 125. But if you can make it higher than 130, a goblin shrine spawns in at the same current level of the arena. What the fuck? I mean, Okay, I guess. I mean, it sounds cool. More content for D3 is always cool. Like, the game was fun, and then they didn't do anything new for 15 years. 10 years? 15 years? I don't know. We're getting like a shred of content. Sounds crazy. I have like no way to really understand how good or bad it is. I assume all the characters can do it eventually, so then it's just guaranteed. Consumable that make your gear primal. That seems crazy. Let's see, you can use those new arena rifts to level someone 1 to 70 and like 200 paragons. Yeah, okay. Leveling was pretty slow in that game. It used to take like 20 minutes. Getting someone to carry you. Man, what a crazy game. It is fun, but sure it was fun. D3 that is. But now we got Slormaster. Slormaster. You get instant 70, and if you get your weapon, make it primal, something like. Is that fun? Still exists, bruh? I do still exist. Arzul, what's up? I'm around. I mean, life got busy. Hadn't been playing anything that I felt like it was worth putting videos out on. Old Huey days. Yeah, it has been a while. I think I know what you're talking about. Was that Ritual League or was that Syndicate League? It was somewhere in that era. I had some CI Juggernaut, and then I had some Divine Ire Templar. I think I remember streaming those a long time. Slurmite quality? Oldest. 100% chance to revive for the rest of it. No, we're not doing that one. That's a long time. I guess this is ice for the rest of the edition. I want to say that was a CI Jug Home Striker that I used to play. Green? Go green. The MTG reprint thing is disgusting. It makes me not want to play Magic, and I don't even really play Magic. Like, I don't buy Magic cards. I proxy everything, and them selling their own proxies for that amount makes me not even want to like play the literal game, even though I don't support them at all. I play it on Lackey CCG a lot. So it's like an online player. I just play with some close friends, and everyone proxies everything. So I go to FedEx and print cards on cardstock and put those in sleeves. I know there's some other websites that will like print playing cards. You can like design them and print them. So I have some friends that do that. Which is like similar to counterfeiting, but you can do different parts and whatnot, and it's all legal. They're not trying to like sell them to people. They're just trying to play. Okay, guys, if we bully B-Weeks, we will return. I'll just raid him a bunch easy. I have returned. This is the third stream from here. You only need 3 streams to return, right? Or you only need 1. Also trying to take like a more, I mean, I've always taken a casual approach, but I guess like mentally I took it a little more serious than I had to, and like built up a little bit of anxiety with it and all that, like trying to stream. And I honestly should just do it as like I'm playing the game anyway right now. Flip the switch, I'm on, and talk to some people about some stuff, you know, some gaming. But at the end of the day, it's no big deal if no one watches or anything, you know. That's what I'm trying to do. You know? One of those, like, it's easier said than done, but it's what we're trying to do out here. And I'm not a big like editor on YouTube, but if I make something cool, even if it's just for the having like a video log that I can look at later in life, I think that would be cool. If YouTube servers exist forever. Yeah. I'm trying not to take the videos too seriously either. Like I put forth the effort I want to put forth, and if people watch it, great. They make the content I feel like I would want to watch. I barely stream, but I get like 60+ viewers on my YouTube stuff. It's weird. Oh yeah, like you need YouTube to do anything on Twitch, basically. Hey, Top Hat with the gnome. Classico. Yeah, I've seen you streaming. You're always streaming when I'm like at work and stuff. So if I pop in, I'm usually not around for very long. Sometimes lurk, but like if I ask a question, I'll probably have to go before you answer it. Just depends the day, honestly. But I feel like I see you on my little, what is it, my followed streams like pretty often. More often than me, you know? You know what I'm saying? But I guess I see you like a few times a week, but maybe you're only online for a few hours at a time. What's crazy is like, if you stream, people that watch think, regardless of your viewership, you make enough money to like not have a job. Like, bruh, what are you talking? Yeah, you stream for like 4 hours at a time. Yeah, I've had multiple people ask me if I was like a full-time streamer, and it's like, no, not at all. Like, you're a full-time streamer, just do the thing. Just stream. Just make videos. Like, what? That's not it at all. This is my free time. Yeah, I mean, stream is just weird, because like, most people watch like popular streamers, and there's people raking in the money, you know? And then you switch to like another streamer. You just kind of like assume like, all right, you're not a millionaire, but you know, you're making enough money. You don't have to have a job, right? No, dude. Not even close, baby. Light beams. Why not light beams? Part-time YouTuber, part-time house husband. Dude, you got married? Maybe you just never talked about that part of your life. got engaged right before COVID hit. I haven't gotten married yet. We'll say that's close enough. That's cool, dude. So, do you really just you work from home, you do YouTube, and you are a house husband? I don't know what to call that if you don't have kids. Because usually it's kids, it's like, you know, you stay home, take care of the kids. What would you call that? Stay-at-home dad? You're just stay-at-home husband? That's what's up? I wish. Ooh, that one. Big red. Make sure the house is clean. I cook, I do laundry. She went to college, she's already a manager. Her career is skyrocketing, so I just support her and make a little money on the side. Hey, nice. Hey, that's awesome, dude. Honestly, it's like whatever works for the two people. It doesn't matter, you know? I guess I'm operating on old knowledge. I didn't realize you were engaged, and I remember you telling me about some job you had just gotten. One of the last times we had talked. You're working at like it was like a chill job at a hotel. Yeah, it's been a while, man. And then I think before that, you were talking about like fast food or something. I don't want to dox you, so I don't want to. I have more details, but I don't want to, you know, say all the details, you know. I'll say I remember hotel job and fast food job. Do more red. Boy, this is a dangerous one though. Oh my god, that's a lot of little spirits. Briefly worked at a hotel security. Was that fun? I always wondered what it would be like working security somewhere. Because it's got to be like 99.9% of the time nothing happens, right? And it's like, the time you worked there, did anything happen? No. Alright. I assume you're saying no to the it was not fun. Wait. Did you work night shift security at the hotel? Or you still do security work? You just don't do it for a hotel. I remember you telling me about this. Where you just like, you chill all night and play video games. And watch like a little security cam. More red. A little bit drunk's the big pain in the ass. Dude, I can't believe drinking's still as popular as it is. Maybe it's just me. I'm probably super biased because I don't find drinking fun anymore. I never really got big into drinking. More social than anything. But like everything I like to do, you can't do drunk, you know? Like playing video games and yeah, that's all I really like to do. So being drunk playing video games is not great. It usually ends up just a bunch of death. got a home job, pushing paperwork. Worked in a hospital for like a year of security, and I'm pretty done with it. So you're enjoying the work at home job, pushing paperwork. Because honestly, I mean, it doesn't sound as exciting as security, but it sounds like way better overall. Get to stay at home, you know, do data entry or something, accounting, whatever. That one also pays more. Oh, there you go. Pays more. You don't have to drive. Gas prices are a thing. Wear and tear on your car. Working from home is so legit. Some of the aspects I miss about COVID is being at home all the time. Like, dude, I don't have to wake up like an hour and a half before my shift starts to get ready and drive across town. And what's the negative effect? Inner fire weakness. Cooldown is increased by 100 for every inner fire. All right, don't care about any of that. Yeah, and then like you get off work, right? So you stay at work for 8 hours, and then you get off work and you have to drive across town again. So it's like, it's crazy. So you're only supposed to work like 8 hours, but you end up like spending like 11 hours of your day traveling and all of that, getting ready, and then having to take a lunch break and all that kind of stuff. But at home, you're just like, time to work, slam it out, you know? But you can also like work on laundry or like dishes or something in between doing work. If you have any downtime, you can actually like do things, you know? Work on YouTube videos. You don't have to be like at work doing nothing. You can be at home doing something. You know, hanging out with your pets. Doesn't matter. Just something. And my car's like 240k miles on it. That's a couple miles, dude. That was a couple miles. Alright, we are knocking out these primordials. Left, right, and center. What else we got? So, I'm gonna go to the front page. We've got all of those. Next page. We're missing this one. This one overwrites our actual shield, so we can't do that one yet. Next page. We got all of those except for this one. This one is the Brotherhood's weapon, so I don't think it increases the bonuses for many of the spirits. So I'm gonna do that one like last, because I want to get double spirits. What we got here? We got Totem. I can do Totem. I can do Lifebender. I can do. I already have that one. Do this one. Staff of the Larva. This is the purple staff, so it's gonna get purple doubled, but I'm already done with purple. Let's do Giant Slayer. That one's probably getting close. Giant Slayer. I walk everywhere. My grocery store is right across the street. Oh, that sounds nice. I like kind of loathe going to the grocery store because you have to make it like a whole thing. And Walmart's just the worst place in the world. But Target is so far away. We have like some neighborhood groceries, but they're like way more expensive. They're a little closer, but they don't have nearly as much. The more you see this game, the more you kind of play it. The game's sweet, honestly. Single player ARPG. 3 classes, 3 acts, 3 end games. You level up yourself, you level up your gear, you level up your skills, you level up your weapon. Lots of progression. I guess you also level up your runes, you level up your ultimatums. Those are a little smaller. You level up your ancestral tree. Levels and levels and levels. It is a grind. I mean, it is a grind. But it's up to you. I mean, you can definitely spend a few hundred hours in this game and still have things to do. And the devs are super cool. They answer like a bunch of questions in Discord, and they push out updates all the time. It's only like 2 dudes though, so updates can be slow, but honestly, the stuff they put out is like, I'm amazed that 2 people do it. Like, one's a gameplay guy and one is an art guy. So one guy does everything but art, and the other guy does art. I think there's a music guy as well, but I think he made all the stuff in the very beginning and isn't really like around. Maybe they go back to him every so often. Usually a good thing, but some people play it and expect everything instantly. Yeah, Jared, I'm sure you saw it when the first time it came out in early access. Everyone was buying and playing it, like all the streamers, and they would just play through like Act 1, and then like, there's nothing else to do in this game. Negative comment on Steam, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, yeah, I mean, you could just quit if you're done with the act. That's like playing Diablo 3. Finishing the acts and be like, there's nothing to do in this game. Which, I mean, to be fair, at the time there was only like rifts after you finish Act 1 in Diablo terms. But still, it's stuff to do. You can find all the legendaries, you can mess around with builds. There's 3 characters to play, like all the Reapers and stuff are super cool. It's not nothing. This update was enough to put me on the game on the map for me. It's like an actual game with actual in-game. Yeah, this is the true in-game. Slurm Temple, I'm to the point where I just want to kind of speed through the Slurm Temple, get all of the Elder Slurm I'll ever need, or Pure Slurm I'll ever need, get everything maxed out and never return to it. But the Forge is super cool, and as long as they keep the balancing correct with the Forge, I think there will always be a reason to do it. You can just stack all the Slormite percentages, and then at the end you just get a bunch of Slormites. That will always be worth it. Same with gold and Slorm and fragments. Yeah. It's also fun and like a nice build tester. Really decent for leveling too, but not as good as the Act 3 Academy thing. Triple Chaos. What are they called? Chaos portals? 8? I think they did EA too early, but not their fault. It's hard to say because you don't really know their situation. Like, if it was like, we need EA to raise some money so we can keep working on this game, or we're gonna have to just like stop making the game because we don't have any money, you know? It could be something like that. Hey everyone, damn, this brings back memories. I dropped the game like 1.5 years ago, but heard got a lot more content since there. Are there any guides to catch me up? Guides that talk about the changes? I think there are some overviews on the new stuff. I think Dread has some. And then we both have made some like build guides. Dread, if you have anything, you can link it in the chat. Or if you have something you recommend. I don't have one I recommend for catching up with the Forge update, but I'm sure there's people that have done some things. I've also just kind of recently returned. So I recently returned, made this build, but I haven't seen like the other content creators and you know, all that kind of stuff. Honestly, you can go on their Steam page and you can just read about the Forge update. That's all you really need. I might even need a new player guide. I forgot everything. You don't need a guide. Just log in and start playing. There's 3 acts to work through. By the time you get through the 3 acts, you'll have a base knowledge and you can start watching some stuff. I need to make a crafting guide. I made a crafting guide a long time ago, but I think it might need a little revamp. Because at the time, I thought you had to have your potential all the way up to really do anything with your gear, and that's apparently not the case. So I need to mess around with crafting a bit more, and then I need to make a new guide. If one doesn't exist. If there's a good one that already exists, I'll just... that's fine. Best thing to know is tempo bottomless leveling. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say with the... I think it's triple chaos drift in Act 3. So once you get done with the 3 acts, there's a spot in one of the acts that you can just spam farm to get levels quickly. And you can get up to max level 60 after that. And then you can start worrying about all the in-game systems. See, I didn't level this character with that. I took this character. You actually out-leveled me with your new profile because of that. Where I was playing, but I just went from level 40 and I started going into the Slorm Temple. And I stayed in the Slorm Temple until I was max level. Getting pure Slorm. And then, you know, going out to get some Elder Slorm. But that was like all I did. Which is something I needed to do anyway, so I don't regret it, but like, after a while, Slorm Temple gets real boring. So I need to just bite the bullet and spend some time in there to just finish out all the Slorm upgrades. So I can start actually getting gear with high rolled pure stats on them. If I'm ever going to replace any of this gear with pure stat gear. Ideally, you would want 1 to 2 pure stats on every piece of gear. And them to be like the max roll. But that's asking a lot, isn't it? Make a build that speed farms the Slorm Temple. 75-point bravery build with Ranger, I guess, because I think they have the highest movement speed via one of the masteries. So I think I'm gonna try to make a catch-all. When I make the gold find character, hopefully they would be able to, you know, go into, what is it? Bravery. So in Bravery, you have all the movement speed, so I'd want to go Bravery fully. You also get Slorm Find, Influence Gain, Goldust Find, Magic Item Quantity, and Slormite Find, so you get 25% more Slormites than anyone else. So ideally, you go full Bravery, get the full movement speed. On your gear, you get movement speed in every slot you can have it. And I think there's a couple things like Amulet and one of these that you can get, like Fragment Find, you can get Magic Item Quantity and stuff like that. And try to get those stats everywhere. And then figure out how to make the character work. And I mean, the Reaper's already kind of locked in. It's either this one for the gold find, or if I can make it work, this one, but the primordial version. And, you know, Ranger, not Mage. Does the game run better now? I remember getting really laggy with clan builds. It depends what build you're playing and what options you pick in the temple or in the forge, the thing I'm doing now. But generally things are fine. It's just in here you can pick like different upgrades for the enemies. So like this one, they have a 25% chance to revive upon dying. There's some other ones I've picked already, like they have 180% max life. So it's just a lot of HP to burn through. And there's a couple other ones that they keep splitting or respawning and stuff like that. So you just get like a ton of enemies on the screen. And that will lag out the game, especially if your damage is low. But they're working on it. Generally, it's better. But oftentimes when I'm doing the forge, I avoid some of those modifiers just because they will lag out the game. So unless I desperately need whatever the reward is, I just pick a different one. I know that's not like the best thing. It's better than dying to like the client lagging. trying to think what the laggiest thing is. I don't know if they fixed anything with the Ranger. There was the old Goldfind Ranger that you built it to have 0 damage, so you could just have a bunch of hits. And you tried to find as many enemies as you could, and you would just run in a circle shooting the enemies to pop gold out. And the gold on the ground would cause lag, and you know, you're doing no damage, but there's like 1,000 arrows flying around, and they're all rebounding and forking and chaining. And yeah, that was really bad for lag, but in a way, we kind of built a build that would lag. That was the last build you did before quitting. Yeah, that was like a lag-based build. So I think this time around, I'm not gonna do just gold, because that's what I did last time with that build. And there's like there's a need to do no damage on the gold build, because you just want proc. But I think if you made it to where you actually could farm Slorm and Slormite and, you know, equipment and stuff at the same time, then it would be a better build. You could actually give it damage, and you could run through like Elder Rifts and Slorm Temple. Basically, you do everything but the Forge on that character, and you'd feel really good about it. That's my aim. I copied it from you as well. Worked wonderfully. Yeah, it worked wonderfully, and it was very laggy. But yeah, you can get tons of money doing that build. I know parts of it were nerfed. Like, I know they nerfed Rebound back in the day. I think they nerfed some of the max rolls of stuff you can get on gear. So you can't get as high of max rolls. So getting like 100% crit is a little harder. And then you can't have the same stat on your gear multiple times like we had back in the day. Like, you could have crit as a rare stat, then you can also have crit as an epic stat. Things have changed, so you can't do that anymore, but that's fine. Probably more fair. It makes you build like a more well-rounded character, honestly. Instead of just like, yeah, this character has 100% crit and 800% crit bonus, and he's a glass cannon. Where now it's like, well, you can only get like, you know, 50% crit and like 500% crit bonus or something. You have to put that other stuff into either like some kind of proc, or maybe you go increase AoE, or you go faster projectiles instead. You know, there's other ways to get around it while like still getting damage. But back in the day, it was like stack HP, stack crit damage, and like you're good to go. That's all people were doing on like every build. But now we have the Forge, which requires you to be tanky. So there's actually reasons to build defense, which is cool. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to Soulstone Survivors. I got to play it for beta, and it was freaking awesome. I pick up the game to build time, even though I've been itching to play WoW lately. Oh, you gotta avoid WoW. You gotta avoid it. I know you got the itch, but you know, you don't want that life for yourself. I'll check out Soulstone Survivors. That sounds cool. Is it like a Vampire Survivor knockoff, or is it different? That one sounds familiar as well. But like 50% experience buff. Oh no. I bet you're too lost in the sauce, dude. Hey, we got the Primordial Form. Honestly, dude, if you want to play WoW, go play some WoW, dude. Life's too short not to play the thing you want to play. If it sparks joy, why wouldn't you? Alright, so what does this one do? You have a 1% attack speed for each enfeeble stack within a 5-yard radius. Whenever you kill an elite enemy, your current attack speed bonus becomes permanent for the next 12 seconds. What? You cannot gain attack speed from normal, magic, rare, or epic equipment. Well, that's a problem, but we're gonna level this up real quick. Oh, my attack speed is so bad now. Holy. I just wanted to level up to the next level. Not level up, evolve, and I'm gonna chuck this thing off. My DPS. Dang. Oh my god. like Diablo met Vampire Survivors. Alright, that sounds cool. That sounds playable. Warstone Survivor. What level does it evolve? Sure. What are you supposed to do with this Reaper? I don't see how you can really... How do we get attack speed? Whenever you kill an elite enemy, your current attack speed bonus becomes permanent for the next 12 seconds. You gain 1 attack speed for every enfeeble stack within a 5-yard radius. So it probably isn't very good that I'm killing stuff instead of having just a lot of things around me. Get a lot of attack speed. I don't think how you break this primordial. Seems like you just need a bunch of enemies around you constantly. It does not seem like a way you can actually play the game. Oh, this is a curse. I might break the run here. Uh-oh. Have to level it with crab gear. That's the problem, is it has that other line. You cannot gain attack speed from normal magic, rare, or epic equipment. Oh, I guess it doesn't say legendary. Normal magic, rare, or equipment. Epic equipment stats. Oh, so you can only gain it off of legendary stats. So this one still takes effect, but everything else doesn't. That's weird, man. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't affect someone that has like no attack speed already. But since I had a bunch of attack speed, it feels really bad that I switched. Whereas if I didn't have any attack speed, this would just be like an upgrade. Yeah, that's the ticket. Have no attack speed. Then use the thing to get attack. Yeah. Oh, we're ready to evolve. Alright, we get to be done with this one. Cool. Alright, what else we got? This one, that's purple. Alright, we can run this one. Armor pin. It has 3 evolutions. Okay, enemies have damage. Alright. That was the one that gave them HP. The run would have been bricked. I've had a couple times where I get cursed and it gives them HP like equal to my current gold find or something, and it gives them plus like 12,000% HP. Like, oh, that's not good. This is gonna take forever. Ready to evolve. So what happened? We got armor pin. We got armor pin. Whenever you deal damage to an enemy affected by armor broken, you have a 17% chance to apply trauma. Trauma chance is equal to your armor pin. Trauma deals 70 to 71 damage over the next 5 seconds. Okay. Okay. That one. See what this one does. Let's see, same thing as before, but whenever you apply armor broken to an enemy affected by trauma, you deal 25% of the enemy's current life with skill damage. Wait, what? Whenever you apply armor broken to an enemy affected by trauma, deal 25% of the enemy's current life. Oh, their current life. Okay. Not like their max life or anything. I mean, it still seems like a lot, but it's like, when that 100% is actually 25% of life, but if they're at like, I don't know, 25%, then it's only like 7% of the life. Not nearly as good. Still fine. I guess it's fine if things are tanky enough. If like, I'm trying to think now, like if my stuff did 25% of the life, it wouldn't really matter because it's like one-shotting them. Maybe 3-shotting or something. But you know what I mean. Let's go with this one. I don't really like the explodey ground guys. Here. Reward was fine. I mean, I think those are the only things that can kill me. Or it's the only things that have killed me. Oh, legendary challenge. What we got here? Quality 750 yellow seems kind of good. Where's my current quality? Current quality is 498. I think I'm gonna just juice the Slormites. I really need to get good Slormites. If this was doubled, sure, but it's not. Let's go to this. So cool thing they could do. Oh, so a cool thing they could do is make it a thing where when you spend Storm to reroll one of the challenges, that would be interesting. I think it would have to be a little more restricted. Maybe not per wave, but like every like maybe only epic or legendary challenges or something. So it would be like 3 or 4 times, maybe a whole run. I kind of also feel there should be a breakpoint. Like at wave 25, you get like a guaranteed epic or legendary. Same with 50, 75, and 100. But I don't know if that would just break the whole game, you know? Oh, you could make it super expensive. Or like every time you use it, it gets more expensive. I guess I feel like it should be legendary and epic just because those are all the unique ones, right? The common and magic are like ice orb, shadow ground thing, exploding lightning. It's like the same kind of ones like over and over again. Yeah, we do need a good storm sync. I was thinking the Slorm Temple would have some way where you could convert Slorm into Elder Slorm into what's the last one? The Pure Slorm. Millions at a time. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, the price is right. It would be fine. Millions sounds right. It takes quite a while to get to millions. You bought it? Nice. Easy $15. Easy, nice scam. No, the game's great. You're easily gonna get $15 worth of it. And every time they update it, it's like another expansion. It's like you're playing... For you, this will be like vanilla Slormancer, right? And they'll come out with an expansion, it'll be like Burning Crusade Slormancer. Alright, what we got here? War chest quality. 100% chance to revive upon dying. I do want some quality though. Yeah, I'm gonna get the quality. And we'll deal with some lag, but we'll get a bunch of kills for our Slurm Reaper, so that'll be fine. Alright, every enemy is gonna be double. Oh, that is very bad with those ground effects. Let me just keep walking around here. Kind of boxed out. Oh, there's the lag. Anything that spawns more enemies give us more reward. I guess that is true. Like the gold over there and all the fragments and stuff. I should try to make one of those runs where it's just like hard as balls. Like it's just all the keep summoning the thing more and more and more and see what happens. Yeah, that one, I guess. Fix the lag, please. Oh, I don't have the spirits on the ground anymore. I can stand still. That's what we like to see. How you get the stupid runs. I feel like that's how you get the laggy runs. I feel like the dumb runs are like the ones... Like I've had runs where I've gotten like 90 of a certain Reaper Spirit. 90k of a certain Reaper Spirit. But if I would have found the... It's either Epic or Legendary that makes all of your Reaper Spirits equal to your highest. I would have gotten, you know, 7 times 90k. Would have been an insane run. But, you know, didn't get that. I guess insane with like these things. I just really want to finish all the Reaper Spirits too though. If I can just avoid those and focus on, I'm just gonna stack up equipment this time, or floor mites. Cool. And see how those actually go. I don't feel justified doing it now because I need the spirits. But I should just try it. Just get lucky, dude. Just get lucky. Or beg the devs for reroll. Easy. That's why I think it'd be cool if, like, every 25 waves there was an epic or legendary reward. Similar to the Siege Lord, where you get a guaranteed epic after you find all the runes and stuff. Or guaranteed legendary. After you find all the runes. Oh, that guy's too tanky. Right. Let's go. Enemies summon a copy of themselves when they reach 50%. Yeah, we're going for it. We got 5 waves of that. So they're gonna make a copy at 50% and also at 0%. Oh yeah, look at this. This is the lag we were missing. Yeah, there is ways where you can manufacture lag in the game, but generally the lag has been better. Look at the kill count in the bottom right. So you can't see it because my DPS number is 70 mil right now, 73. But I've already gotten 1,000 kills and the wave only has 232 enemies. Now you just need the one that increases your stuff when you're surrounded. Oh yeah, I can switch to the other Reaper and get a bunch of attack speed. I'm also using a Reaper that has like no damage for what I'm doing. Alright, alright. Invincible enemy. I'm just gonna go with more. Oh god. 25% more enemies for the rest of the run. I love watching the XP bar though. Look at that. 91. 92. 83. Oh, and I'm at 90 million DPS. With some random Reaper. Just because there's so many enemies. Well, 90 mil peak DPS, right? Not real DPS. Well, 95. Got like 4 levels off of that one. We're not doing this one for sure. That's like death. That's so much death. Let's do this one. Enemies have more life? That sounds like 50% more lag. I think the devs love lag, to be honest. They enjoy making it mean your lag. Like, you chose to do this yourself. This is your fault. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of true, right? The only times where I would disagree is like when it's a Reaper and you're trying to build around it. Basically, any Reaper that has a proc lags. So, if you're trying to build around like a proc Reaper, you got to proc it as much as possible. It's just gonna make it laggy because it's so many textures. Oh, 98. Kills. Alright, I want that to go away because maybe I was continuing it from the previous wave. Let's see how many enemies. Alright. We don't have a way to increase the enemies, so we'll just do this one. How laggy is the Righteous Fire build, the Burning Rage? Because that dude sending me that link was kind of like, it wouldn't be that hard for me to transition this into Burning Rage. I don't know. Don't know if I want to. Because I would have to change so much. And if the devs like nerfs one random thing, then I'm just like, oh, I don't have any materials. That's not good. So we hit max level, didn't even realize. Alright, we got how many enemies? There's still a couple around here. Alright, so there was 265 enemies in the wave. I'm frozen. we have killed 1,578 and it just reset, plus another 12. So almost 1,600 enemies in that wave. Not that one. Let's go with a rare. Maybe we can go rare into epic into Reaper's equal to my highest Reaper. The dream. It's kind of fun, you know how many enemies you can get. Okay, step 1, play through the game. Any suggestions on starting stuff? No, play whatever you want. You pick any character. You're gonna get like one skill to start out with, and you're gonna slowly unlock skills. You can either stick with the skill you unlocked, or you can move to the new skill as you unlock them. And it's just gonna, take a while to grind through. But yeah, the story's kind of funny if you want to pay attention to the story. Get any kind of sustain as soon as possible, like regen. Yeah, that's probably a good tip. Oh, and let the chat know what class you're starting. Ooh, we can go for the epic. Do we go for the epic, or we just stick with the 700 green? We gotta go. We gotta risk it, right? We gotta gamble. So we're going for the epic. Maybe we can live the dream. Top hat, I think you're in the Discord as well, but we have a Slurmancer channel where we're like constantly talking about Slurmancer stuff. If you have any questions, and I'm not gonna be streaming all the time, so if you have any questions, I would ask in the Discord. So our epic one was pretty bad. We get the next wave has 25% more enemies. That's fun. Brian McRipped is a god. Oh man, I love Brian McRipped. No spoilers. Nobody spoil it for Top Hat. Alright, we're going overcrowding. So we were 580 kills last time. This is 345 enemies. Let's see how many kills we actually get. Clip this and say world record most enemy kills in one wave in the forge. It'd be cool to see how many, like if that became like a meme in the community, see how many enemies you could get, like a kill streak in one wave. Oh, this one was weak. Oh, it must have worn off my other one where they respawn at 50%. That's sad. Only 690. Boring. Because you could have the whole run, 100% chance to respawn, which I have. You could have another one, they spawn at like 25% or 50%. And you could have 25% increase enemies on the next wave. Yeah. There could be some way where you could min-max your kill counter. Magic quality, I guess. wave.
Oh, that's pretty cool actually. It's like a mind over matter thing. Oh Jesus.
Doors.
Tildors is now following.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. And some Lormancer. Full mage build. Oh, pay respect. Rip a legend. What's up, man? I just started Slurmancer today. I actually fell in love with the game just by watching a few videos. Dang. You are the second person that said that today. Compat in the chat also literally just bought the game. Just started. Game's great. Can't recommend it enough, honestly. What you see is what you get, basically. If you like a really grindy game with lots of progression systems, that is this game, for sure. For sure. That's a lot of Slurm, actually. We didn't even stack up that much. I guess because we were killing so many enemies. 255 Slormites with 764% rarity multiplier. Alright, let's hope we get something good. A little bit of lag there. That's fine. What a spirit of something. I don't know what that was. This game feels so much underrated. The devs have been working really hard the last like 2 years to throw out a bunch of updates. And it's like 2 dudes making an indie game. But I agree, it's a hidden gem currently. I know at some point it'll get noticed and it won't be a hidden gem anymore. It'll be an actual gem. What did I loot? Oh, it was one of these spirits, wasn't it? Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. I didn't think I'd ever seen it on the ground before like that. You went warrior, nice. I think my first character was the warrior, the knight as well. Hey, sweet. Big fan. Some leveling, 97, we're getting there. We sure are getting there. Alright, what's my lowest one? 94? 87. Oh, 87 on the one I can't really do because it negates my shields. So I like the description of the mage more. They got a lot of like meme stuff in here. It's pretty great. I guess I'll just continue on with Edrain. Because we got 13.5 kills during that last run. We should be able to get the primordial here. Then I'll switch to something else. Yeah. Why not? Go again. I may ask you some questions to your build. I just saw the video. Sweet. Requires specific legendary outside the bracers. Actually leveling a mage and saw 2 builds. I'm really interested in yours and a burning rage one. Hey, I think the burning rage one is from Epoch builds. He is currently in the chat. His might be easier to start out with. Let me think of what other legendaries you would need. You don't really need that. That. Yeah, I guess honestly you just need the amulet for Reaper damage is added to LE damage to skill damage. And you would need wristlet of the Orb Master so you can not have the downsides of like the Orb Masteries. And the next one would probably be the shoulders because they give you additional projectiles as you rank it up. So I'd say those 3 are probably the first 3 you would want, and then the rest they come far later. Yeah, both builds are sweet. And they have a lot of the same, well, not the same core concept. They use the same Primordial Reaper. They both stack mana, so it wouldn't be hard to transition from one to the other. So we'll probably try them both out. I don't know what about it. I just like projectiles and how they operate. I had a chance to talk a bit with him on Stormmaster earlier, and he talked about your builds too, so I did and checked them out. Really nice builds indeed, both of them. So yeah, I'll start with the Burning Rage one when I'm able to do. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I know his build guide. He did like a new profile, so his stuff was like very accessible. Mine is kind of more geared to like, if you're playing in game and you don't know what to build this, you know. I don't know if he's gonna keep working on his build to give you like the full min-max in-game build, but this is kind of like the full, more or less min-max in-game build. Stop that! You're gonna spend all your points. What are you doing? Don't you want your points? I had to save them for that. Worth it every time. Nice. Oh, so good. He at least was in the chat earlier. He's probably working on videos or something. Or he's playing the game himself. I need some of those. Can you actually hear the music? I don't know how well the audio is mixed. Or if y'all care. I know there's a lot of arcane orb sounds happening. You can hear it, but it's quite low. Okay. I doubled it. Just half the volume it needed to be. Now I was gonna play some song that's like actually loud and break all y'all's eardrums. We'll see. We can tweak it. We can tweak it, right? I didn't really check my Stormites. It looks like the highest I got was maybe an 11. That's not very good. Ranger. Dude. You're like one of the first followers of the channel, if not the first. Yeah, damn. It's been a minute. How's it going, dude? I haven't been here in a while. I haven't been around in a while, honestly. In MTG, there's a card called Defense of the Heart. Oh, that is true. Someone actually played it last night. We were playing. And we were all afraid of it, so we killed him before it was his turn. I had a few copies. It's a good card, for sure. I guess I'm gonna go with Duration of Walls. No, that's not doubled. I'll go for Stormlight. Yeah, that card usually ends the game, and his board was already the best board. So it was one of those situations where it's like, you have to die, because we're all about to die. What's this game? How do you even keep track of what's happening? So the first question, this is the Slormancer. This is an ARPG solo player. I'm playing some in-game stuff in the Forge right now. There's like 3 different classes. I'm playing a mage. I'm doing arcane orbs. Keeping track of what's happening. I guess just because I've like slowly built into this build. I've seen it when like I only had a couple orbs, and as things have gone on, I've gotten more and more orbs. So yeah, I guess I just kind of know from experience. But the way this thing works is there's enemies that are spawning in different locations marked by the minimap, the little arrows. They spawn over there, so I'm heading to those areas to kill those enemies, and there's a certain amount of enemies in each wave. After each wave, I can go to the next wave, but the kicker is I have to give them some kind of buff every time. So I'm slowly buffing them as I clear out waves. And the max wave is 100, and you also get rewards for each wave you clear, so I'm slowly clearing waves to get more and more loot. Doing a couple other things at the same time, like leveling up my weapons and getting experience and all that. Seems confusing, but you're a couple of years in. It's like Diablo or something, right? That's the idea. I'm doing like a hack and slash dungeon crawler thing. I actually just bought this game 5 hours ago and have been enjoying it. Yeah, really fun game. And don't worry, it's not looking like that since minute 1. Yeah, this is just the end when you can just go balls to the wall. There's a mix of Painted Black by the same artist. That is so fire. You can put it in the song request if you want. You can do !SR and then type in the song or put in the YouTube link and I'll add it to the queue. That's anybody that you can add whatever you want. Usually if I like the song, I just add it to the permanent playlist. Any style of music I don't like? Is that a trick question so you can play those styles of music? No, but seriously, probably jazz and country. Outside of that, I don't think there's things I don't like. Maybe like ska or something, or you're just playing like some weird meme music. Oh no, you gotta do SR, song request, so SR. So you can do either do !point song request or !point SR. I should add it. Oh, did I just lie to you? Hold on. Song request. Should be on. Disable. Everyone. Yeah. Auto DJ is on. Current song. What did you add? You added Painted Black. Why is it not there? I don't know if I can show that. Let me move that over here. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm gonna try it again. I had Nightbot rejoin the channel in case he's not in here. There we go. Alright. Now it should start working. Alright, instead of listening to the same song we were just listening to, I'm gonna switch it. There we go. Fixed. Technology. I guess Nightbot had fell out of the channel after a certain amount of time. Well, if Nightbot does anything else annoying, we'll fix it. When looting the war chest, 25% of your Slorm loot is converted to Elder Slorm. That's okay. And gold is equal to 100% of your Slorm. I'm gonna take this Elder Slorm so I can just keep doing Forge forever. Still need some red. Legendary? Yeah, let's go legendary. I can switch. Just over here, like building up Infinity Shield. Some damage. Alright, what we got here? If we die, we still get 25%. 0% war chest quantity. I mean, we gotta go with this one. It does make them revive at 50% life, so we're gonna get some kills. It's only wave 18. Gonna make it a little laggy. I feel like I should maybe not continue this one and start again. I haven't gotten really good rewards currently. I could try to fish for better stuff. Oh, whatever. We'll just finish it. Yeah, I like Trap and Techno. That was big fan of all the dubstep stuff and we call it 8-bit music, all of that electronical. That one. Guess I'm just gonna pick spirits every time. And the green if it exists. I think I still need green. Yeah, I definitely still need green. If there's no spirits, I'll pick rarity. Basically my old strategy. Whoop. Obelisk. 4% equipment quality, 3% gold as quantity. Or we can just go for the spirit. I said I was going spirits, so we're going spirits. Not really a big fan of the obelisk mechanics. Maybe there's a way, like it could be good. Just haven't seen it. Keep standing in little things. Have mana. There we go. Don't need purple. Do I need blue? No, don't need purple or blue. 3 waves. Yeah, I guess I'll just do that then. Need that one. Should we turn off the Slurmancer music for a bit? If I can remember how to do that. Disable music. There we go. What's building? Don't need blue. Gold. I remember flooding your channel with music a few times way back when. I remember as well. It was good times, honestly. I like hearing new stuff. I feel like I get like stuck in loops where just like, hey, I just play the playlist that has like everything on it, and don't hear anything new. So I'm not like looking for new playlists, but I like when I get recommendations of like new stuff. Red, orange. I'm still again. More or less. I think you can do explanation song, I'll tell you. Hey, we got our primordial. Another one down. What does this one do? You apply armor broken to enemies that hit you. Damage from enemies not affected by armor broken is reduced to 0. Okay. Non-trauma damage dealt to enemies not affected by armor broken is reduced to 0. So I actually can't use that because I'm gonna do no damage. That's how we can lag out the game for sure. Fulgrim. What color is Fulgrim? Astorius. We still need Astorius. Does this tell me which one's which? Yeah, Astorius is red. Adrian is green. Bogarth is yellow. And Hagen. So I don't need Fulgen, Selmaron, or Quarry. But there was another one. Right? Or am I tripping out? I think I'm tripping out. Yeah, okay, I saw Fulgrim. Yeah, Fulgrim. Okay. Alright, since no one did it, I'm curious. Does it tell you? It does tell you. Alright, cool. The exclamation point song works. Fancy. The shadow thing. Why did I do that? Whoop. I feel like it's too soon to ask you if you're enjoying the game, Top Hat, but I want to ask. How's our boy Brian doing? I'm devastated. Poor Brian. Oh, I did that one? Like, still need that one. 30% more HP is not great with the ground effect. I think I took 600k earlier. A moment ago. Last wave. 84% fragment quality. Yeah, sure. I don't do damage over time. Oh, 14446. Yeah, I'll take that. Might break the run with the curse, but you know. Anything will retire after this wave, I guess. Go again. So many. Next wave. Alright, it's just damage. Damage is fine. Green. Nice. The ground effects are gone. Perfect. I hate ground effects. I shouldn't have seen. Let's see what you're putting in the request. Oh man, that's a good one. Classic. I haven't heard the last song. Second to last one I've heard. I need to move this to the other screen so I can add stuff easy if I need to. Alright, what we got here? Blue, purple, red. I don't need any of these. That one sucks, that one sucks. Seven. I figure out if I want to level that one Reaper up to 1,000. That one might take a minute. I guess we're doing the explodes again. I need red juice. Juice. 40. We're getting there. Let's go with fragments, even though I don't feel like doing ice. We're doing ice. Ice plus the explode on death is a little spooky. There it is. It's all one run. Did a new run somewhere. So I stopped and looted the chest at wave 100 last time, and now I'm in a new run. So I'm not sure. Yeah, this is wave 42 of the new run. Going to like 100 takes like an hour and a half. Sometimes a little less. I don't even know if it's the best strategy to go for 100 every time, but that's what I'm doing right now. I think it's probably actually better not to, unless you get like a really good epic stat after you kill the siege leader. And something that makes it worth like going the distance. Like there's one that increases all of the spirit rewards by 100% for the rest of the run, but you can't get any other rewards. There's another one similar, where all rewards after this are increased by 100. And then there's the one that increases your Reaper spirits. Your highest is converted to, all your stuff is converted to your highest, and then there's all your Reapers become equal to your highest, the spirits. Alright, so that one. I'd say if you get one of those early, you definitely should finish the run. But if you don't, and in this case, this one I haven't. I don't know if I should actually be continuing. Probably should stop. But it's still pretty early on in the update. Maybe there's some mods I haven't seen. The song sounds dank. Lost another 400 case. The video is funny. I can see parts of it. I couldn't tell if it was trying to be serious or not. Oh, it's definitely not trying to be serious. I just saw like someone in a bear costume. Okay. Yeah, light beams. Light beams are fine. It's a Russia group. The video is about how was your trip to Russia. They're like. '98. Guess I'm gonna go green. Debatable between green and rare. Rare is like high risk, high reward, but I've yet to get rewarded. Enemies explode. Alright, I guess. So level 100. Okay. Oof. Those feel so sketchy. The exploding things. Alright, we don't need blue or red, so gold it is. Play the game for a bit, gonna be chilling and lurk. Alright, dude. Hope you enjoy it. Not leaving, but you know. Yeah, I get it. Hands will be tied. Yep, okay, dude. I'm not talking much either because I'm on the game too. I understand. It's all good. We're all playing the game. Like 5 hours in, you're probably in like the act. What else we got? That one. How long have I been playing the game? Just finished prison. Making some pauses, you know, YouTube videos, chatting. Okay. How long have I been playing the game? I got the copy of the game. I played in open beta, or no, sorry, closed beta for about 2 weeks before the game released in early access. But that's been a long time now. I played for like a few hundred hours in the first part of early access. And then I took a break for the last few updates. Came back to the Forge update. Since then I've been playing like the last week or week and a half maybe. Dragon Ruler, what's up, dude? Hello, hello. That one. What's a good build for low level? Bought the game 3 days ago for Mage. You can try the burning rage build on what's his Epoch Builds YouTube channel. it's pretty good. He basically started a new profile with this recent update, and that's the build he like put out for it. So I recommend it because it's like all up to date, and he has a lot of like starter gear where this is like more in-game focused. Yeah, if anybody has a link, I can link it. But it's a good build if you like that style. It's a it uses an aura, so you can't really use it until later in the game, like once you're done with the axe. But you get an aura that you put on your character, and it does damage around you in a radius. So you're like scaling the radius, you're scaling the aura effect, you're scaling the damage. It looks really fun. So I would recommend that. There's also like a lot of things you can do with arcane missiles. You can kind of just pick most things you want, just try to get them to synergize. I don't have like an outline written out or anything though. Magic missiles are pretty good. Orbs are good, but you need the bracers. This legendary to really make them good. But yeah, arcane missile is a good skill. Unfortunately, most of my guides on YouTube are like in-game stuff. I probably should try to make some like low gear, no gear type build. I hadn't really thought much about that. I'll try to keep that in mind. But I feel like most things are viable, so if there's like a certain skill you really like, there's probably a build for that skill that exists out there. The only issue is the Forge kind of just recently came out, so there might be like some subtle differences between old builds and brand new builds. Literally just picked it up and killed by meteor? What? Literally just picked it up and killed my meteor. What does that mean? That, but gotta actually focus. Oh, I picked up there's something I noticed while I was watching a few video builds for Slur Masters. There's no leveling part during the guide. It just shows the build once it's good and running. I think it'd be a real plus if there was a leveling getting started. Yeah, I guess it's awkward by just how the game has come out, where like we used to be capped at level 40. And so we had like level 40 builds back then. And then they came out with level 50 and everyone just used that build to level 50. And if there was something they wanted to try, they would switch that build into that other build. Unfortunately, I haven't really like leveled again since the beginning. And then it was just like, oh, we start with Magic Missile. I'm going to use Magic Missile for a while. And then we unlock, you know, Arcane Breach or something. We're going to use Arcane Breach and so on and so forth. Maybe there is something we can do. It'd be really interesting to know what is the best build that doesn't require like any legendaries, Maybe the best build that only requires like blue items. There's like 1 to 2 stat items. And if it can do like Wrath 10 or it has to do lower. But there's a fortunate part of like there's different, you know, difficulty levels. So you can just do a lower difficulty if it doesn't work. 100% chance to revive once on dying. We took that last time. It lags the game out pretty hard. This is wave 60. I don't know if I want to do 40 waves of that. Let's do this one. Nice video indeed. I'll have to think about what that build could be. I guess it wouldn't be that hard to like mess around. Just take off like all the gear. Take some really cheap gear. And see if I can have anything that actually can clear like Breath 10, Breath 5, something like that. Yeah, I think that's something that can be done. You could do like a whole series of that probably. Like, I'm gonna pick this build and I'm gonna try to get these stats and this is what it looks like. You just go through like the stats you want to play. Probably wouldn't do all the stats or all the skills. It's like arcane missiles make sense to me. I could see doing Ray, especially since I haven't leveled up Ray. I guess that's another issue with the way the game works. Is like this is already level 13. This one's level 15 plus 22 for my gear. This one's already level 15, but like these I haven't leveled, so these could yeah. Whoever's starting, if they're switching to this, is going to be like level 1. Got some things to think about. I need to write that down somewhere so I don't forget. I'll throw it in Discord. I need green. Ground effects. It's just when they die, they deal lightning damage. I don't know why I'm running around like a crazy person. I guess because the previous wave had the explosions on kill. Now we can just chill. Yellow. I'm really stoked when they do the performance update for this stuff. They're really nice. They can figure out what's causing all the lag. I hear that the DPS meter causes a lot of lag actually. So let me see. If I can turn that off, make it better. Where actually is it? Life. Icons, hero damage, enemy damage. Ah, that's the one. Never. Okay. Apparently that causes a lot of lag. I'll turn it off for now. I enjoy having it, but, you know. I'm gonna cut back on some lag. actually. Whoops. Explosions on Dine. I do want the fragments. This can be a deadly combination. Crap. I guess gold. Gotta be getting close for this Reaper, right? We're at 21k? Yeah, we gotta be real close. Oh, I got frozen. Frozen is not good. How with all the spirits? There's so much overlap. There's the primordial. Alright, which one's next? So, what do I have left? Got all those. Not doing that one yet. Not doing that one yet. Alright, so we can go Fulgrim. Fulgrim. Just did that one for Astorius. We can go Salmarion. We can go Beligarth. Beligarth would be pretty good to do here, so I can start getting some of the yellow essence. What are these? Quarry. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna do this one. Ooh, that's a lot of gold. How much gold percentage and stuff do I have? How do you get a new Reaper? Can't find any. They just slowly drop as you play the game. $140,000. What are my other options? Gold, Slorm, Slormite quality. How's my Slormites looking? Pretty bad. Guess I'm just gonna go 1,000 gold percentage. Why not? Yeah, Dragon Ruler, what part of the game are you in? Are you playing through the axe? Or are you at Expedition? So I believe there's a set rate they drop as you go through the axe, and then in Expeditions, just every so often they drop, so you get them all. Just gonna stack up some gold. See how much gold we can get. Didn't hear I'm level 24, almost done with prison, but can't leave right now. Yeah, I think it's just gonna take a little while. If you're playing through the axe, I believe they drop at a certain rate as you get to a certain part of story progression. You're gonna find more. And then after you're done with all the acts, they're just gonna start dropping randomly until you have them all. You found 2 so far? Yeah, I think you just gotta keep playing. I got plenty and I just finished prison. Well, I'm not sure then, I guess. I thought I saw something where a certain amount drops, like statically. Maybe it's like a pity system. 20, I mean 5 to 6. I mean, but there's nothing special. You're not doing anything wrong, I guess, is what I'm getting at. You just have to wait for them to drop. There's nothing you can really do. You could try doing like other content. Yeah, that could work. If you want to try to get them faster. Expedition is at the marker board. You talk to the little like cat thing. Could be considered a table, I guess. A mission table. It's like a bulletin board. Ooh, some yellow juice. Alright, this song feels kind of loud. Gonna turn it down a little bit. Alright, let's try that. Go for fragments and lightning. Chip damage. Let's see what this Reaper actually does. I'm proccing something. I feel like it's lagging a bit. Let's see. Retaliation multiplier. The first time an enemy should apply a debuff to you, ignore it. 37,000 damage is added to your retaliation damage. added damage equal to your armor. Whenever you get within a 2-yard radius of an enemy for the first time, you will trigger a Sight of Vengeance targeting them, which you deal retaliation damage to the enemy closest to you, an area within 3-yard radius, as if he just dealt damage to you. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that's what's happening. So I'm just getting close to enemies and dealing damage. I'm gonna turn the music back on for Slormancer. I'd rather have the music in the recording after, since the other music disappears. Yo, what up, Epoch? I was recommending your build a second ago. So yeah, I got some people in chat that want to play your starter build for mage characters. Not usually. But what's up? I have planned something that can make, you know, whatever happen. But yeah, as long as it's planned, I can make whatever. What am I doing? Yeah, I mean, that sounds cool. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh man, there's a loot filter at the blacksmith. Yeah, I think you can reach it anywhere. Can you? Maybe you can't. Oh, I guess it's only at the blacksmith, huh? Yes, there is. Very nice. It like auto converts everything for you. Alright, what do we have here? 4 chest quantity, 4 chest quality. Definitely going in quant. Yeah, it used to not exist. It was a great addition though. I honestly expected it to come like way later, but I'm glad they pushed it out earlier. Oh, another tip is if you go to the stats, if you want to highlight certain pieces of gear, you can highlight the stat. So like, let's say I want to be able to easily see like what gear has like ancestral strike chance on it. I can do that. So if this item is in my like stash, so like let's say you're just going around picking up items, it'll also show on the ground. Probably shouldn't have done this in the middle of combat, but you can basically manipulate what gets highlighted on the ground and in inventory. I'll show you in a second. So like left clicking on it will highlight it when it's on the ground. So if you are going after certain stats, you can highlight them. So when the items drop on the ground, you know if you want to pick it up or not. But I guess since the loot filter exists, it's less necessary, but if you're looking for certain stats, it's a good thing to do. Yeah, if I put this item on the ground... I'm actually not sure how to put it on the ground. Yeah, I'm just gonna take my word for it. I know there's some like keyboard modifier to throw it on the ground, but I forget what it is. I thought you could put it on the cursor, but you can't. It's super nice if you're not filtering like everything out. It's a super good thing to have. More war chest quantity. Yeah, we're going for that. That quantity. I think the devs really know what's up. You can definitely tell they play the game and like adjust things based off of it for the better. Level 95. Finally, devs who play the game. Yeah, I think both of them play the game. Right, what do we have? Explodes on dying? That is sketchy. 100% of their max life. Alright, we're just gonna go this one. This is an easy one. So I think to just warn everyone, this is going to be the last Forge run of the stream. I'll probably look at doing maybe a little crafting after if I found any like Formites and answering any questions and stuff. And calling it a night. See if anyone else is streaming. So, you know, letting you guys know. But I mean, we're wave 85, so we got a little while. That guy did a lot of damage. Alright. Making some hits, so I'm just going to switch to another Reaper. I need to switch to one that isn't Belagarth. So I guess I'll start working on the Magikarp one. I'll switch back to shields so we don't lose our run. Let's go for fire. Reaper doesn't do a lot of damage. Alright, because this Reaper has actual 0 damage. That's right. Alright, I'm not gonna do that one right now. That's just gonna be lag for the sake of lag. Let's do this one. One primordial version that needs to level up. Wave was crazy. If this one's also bad, might just switch to our actual weapon. Oh, it's because I picked the lightning. The lightning's really laggy. Yeah, this is too much. All right. Guess we'll go max life. I don't need Core Essence. Avoiding that one. Also have to see how many more lightning rounds we have. Because after that one's done, there's gonna be like way less lag. It's crazy that it makes it so laggy. Alright, let's see what we got. 2 more lightnings. Okay. Alright, last one with the lightning. Invincible enemy sounds fine. Alright, we got 5 million shield. I think we're safe to switch back to the damage rune. Get all the damage. On invulnerable, the silencing round effect made me pretty good. Alright, no more lightning. Still need orange. Much better. How much gold do we have? 1.2 mil? So we'll just keep going with the gold. That sounds cool. Definitely not going to match a gold farmer like at all, but it'd be a nice little extra boost just to have. Just since, I don't know, Wave 100 takes so long to do. I don't know if you can ever get enough gold percentage. It's probably fine, right? You make a character that's designated to farming it, it should be like better. It shouldn't be like a requirement. You have to do it to play the game. It definitely won't be as big of a deal when they make the wardrobe where you can do loadouts and switch from one build to another build with the click of a button. They put that in the roadmap, and looking really forward to that one. Lorm, max life, come back when they die. I guess I could switch weapons again. That'll help level up a weapon. So I'm gonna switch back to the Golgarth weapon. If I can remember which one it was. Was this one? No, that one's done. It was this one. Let me switch to the damage rune. So I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna get a lot of kills. Probably get some lag. Silent. Alright, this is gross with the healing after 1 second. I'm gonna stop trying to get little advantages and just get this done. We can level it next time when we're in like the low waves. Mistakes were made with getting the one that they split and revive. I was being too greedy. I wonder if they're gonna find a way to fix that, or they're just gonna take it out of the pool at some point. It seems like a really hard thing to fix. Like 285 enemies become 530 enemies. A lot of calculations and damage numbers and HPs and attacks and all that. Slowly progressing through. What have I done? See how many waves of that we have left. I think it's 1 or 2. Let's see. 2 more. Maybe the healing causes a lot of lag too. I can hear it happening all the time. Yeah, it seems like we're doing damage to everything constantly. I guess because the threshold is so low, it's 1 second. So if I move my character at all, and like I don't get lucky with like balls hitting them. What? Holy. Hey, chat, remind me not to do that again. Despite how greedy I get. Alright, last wave like that. Greed was real. I was like, oh, I can get like a few, like probably 10,000 kills on my weapon. Like that'll be good. And it's like I didn't think about it's gonna make the run take like an extra hour because it's just like slowing the game down so much. Clearly, I just need more damage. No, I need to not do the 1 second regen if I can help it. I need to not do the 100% chance to split. That's just too crazy. Definitely not together at like the end of a run. Whatever, this is the last one where they're splitting and it's almost done. So we'll see if things are just better after this. I actually don't think they're healing this time either. It must have been done with that one, so it must be the splitting that's causing all the lag. Seems like it, doesn't it? So yeah, we're done with that. Okay, so I'm just gonna do light beams. Better. Not like amazing. This should be the last wave. I still need green, so let's go green. Alright, that's that. Let's see what kind of loot we got. Looking pretty decent. I mean, 1.8 million gold is okay. Really want these slower mites to be good. We just don't have a lot of percent quality. We'll take all the spirits we can get. I've never had a crash, but that was one of the longer lags I've had. Look at all the loot. All right. Oh, I did. I got a 12 Slurmite, so that's cool. Got a 12, so we can upgrade some piece of gear, probably. Almost never ends. Yeah, it can be a lot sometimes. It's great. Alright, let's see. We can get a couple levels there. Nice, we're done with orange. So we finished another one. 96 on green. 89 on yellow. Done with those. So I just need teal, because we're at 94. Yellow, because we're at 89. And green, because we're at 96. So a couple more forge runs when we're done with all the spirits. So that'd be cool. All right, but yeah, we're gonna start wrapping up stream. If you guys have any questions or whatever, just gonna be chilling for a few minutes, looking at if I have enough materials to craft something or to reinforce some gear. $165, that's too much. 120. So that's all we actually need. I need way more harmonies though. Unless there's another way we can do it. Let's see. We can do this all the way up. And this up. Yeah, no matter what, we need way more harmonies. We need a couple more harmonies. Yeah, so we need a lot of harmonies, and for those, we'd have to craft. So, harmonies. We make 400 of them, so we could do like one upgrade for like the shoulders. I'll probably just hold off though, because I'll find a better Slormite. I think it's my only 13 I currently have. Alright, let's see if anybody's streaming. Slormancer or something. Looks like Perry is. I watched his PoE stuff. I haven't watched any of his Slurmancer stuff, but he's good at the PoE stuff, so I'm gonna send you guys over there. If I can remember how to do this. Alright, thanks everybody for hanging out, chilling, all the new followers and all that stuff. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out. The chat command is not available. How do I do this? Well, this is gonna be a learning experience. Do I do it in his channel? It just says it's not available anywhere. How do you do this? Oh, do you have to have a bracket? No? Oh, is host not a thing anymore? Yeah, we'll just do raid. Alright, we're raiding. See you guys. Thanks again.
If stab hits enemies, it has additional ancestral strike chance. Applies poison. Do poisons stack? They must, right? There's no way poison doesn't stack. Fuck, I should probably look that up. They don't? Just kidding. Trigger an overdrive effect. Neat. Stab is crit chance. Crit chance equal to recast chance. Weeks, what's going on? How has Loremancer been treating you? Welcome to everyone else coming over from Weeks stream. Long time no see. We're looking for inspiration though. Good as always. I'm glad to hear it. I see you've been playing a lot of Sloremancer recently. I like this game a lot. I talk about this game a lot. I'm not very good at this game. I've got like what's my Steam say? I've got less than 100 hours. Oh my god, Chad, I've got 50 hours in this game. Cool. I'm just having fun, man. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm a filthy casual in this game. You fire an arrow that pierces all enemies. Once it reaches destination, it will remain static for 1 second, awaiting further orders. When you no longer give it instructions, it comes back to you. Should we do this? The fuck?